Und damit ein herzliches Willkommen und Hallo zusammen. Weiter Part Fake Grand Order. Ich bin es am Simmerfix. Beim letzten Mal haben wir das zweite Mal das Unmögliche möglich gemacht hier in Olympus. Nachdem wir es schon geschafft haben, Demeter, die Göttin der Erde, der Ernte, hier zu bezwingen, haben wir nun auch beim letzten Mal es geschafft, Aphrodite, die Göttin der Liebe, zu besiegen. In einem harten Kampf, Asklepios und mein Boy Merlin haben es hier geschafft, nachdem Mesh hier noch eine schöne Black Barrel verpasst hat, Kintoki einfach mal in einer ultimativen Mecha-Gottform aufgetaucht ist, haben wir es geschafft. Und nun, liebe Leute, fällt die zweite Göttin. I can see the sky. Demeter, poor Demeter. Is this what you saw at your end too? I can feel my body falling apart, just like hers. I feel myself dying, just like she did. At last I finally get to die. How ironic that the last thing I will see will be the starry sky. I lost what love I had long ago. I feel nothing as I look up at the starry sky, even in those final moments. Still, now that I think of it, Caligula, that proper human historic spirit, that little moon girl, cared for, said something interesting. Apparently I was the ancestor of the founders of the place that became Rome and loved by the man by the name of Aniches. What is that? Where is that? I have no idea. How could I, having lived in this Lostbelt all my life? The only one I ever loved was Hephaestus. I've never even heard of these other things. Still, it sounds like my proper human history self love managed to outlive her. That's so. Aphrodite, please tell me. What do you want now? You really are foreign, aren't you? Let me guess. Did you do the same thing with Demeter? Beryl, oder? Oh, die Priesterin. Aphrodite, goddess of love and beauty. Now that you know you're about to disappear, don't you have any regrets? Of course not. Why would I? I'm Aphrodite, a cold, heartless machine. I'm a device for controlling others, a spiritual information welfare fighting, and intelligent life form guidance vessel. I'm not as kind as Demeter was, so I won't be giving you the kind of answer you want. But you may watch and see how goddess meets her end, if you like. And to see what remains after a life of control and arrogance. Hephaestus, I. Auf Wiedersehen, Aphrodite. Great Orbital Shrine, Olympia the Donor. Hang Perimeter Gardens. Picking flowers, are we? Yes. I thought it was the least I could do. Down our fallen goddess, Lady Demeter and Lady Aphrodite. Oh, I see. I was wondering what you were up to. That's very kind of you. Why, you seem much more effective than any of the other goddesses here, Queen Europa. You're correct. Only seem that way, Peperoncino. You're a perceptive one, aren't you? The truth is, I'm crueler than anyone else here. Europa. Okay. Gut. Also Leute, einen explosiven Abgang hat sie gemacht. Wir haben einen Sieg zu feiern. Unsere Productivity braucht man. Unsere Feinde werden immer weniger. Die Dioskuren, Section 14, Europa und Zeus. Zeus to be equals in due to curse. Und natürlich einen dürfen wir nicht vergessen. Woodam. Trotzdem machen wir gute Fortschritte. 2 sind gefallen. Und jetzt erstmal landen. Können wir diesen riesigen Mecha eigentlich behalten? Den will ich mitnehmen. There, the Syphilis has landed safely. How are you feeling, Maxia? Can you move? I'm fine. You don't have to worry about me. He's right, Senpai's vitals are stable. But how? His body still contains traces of the healing spell, so the effects are being prolonged.
Blavatsky knew it would be very dangerous for proper human history to take part in this fight. So she did what she could to make sure they would have been well cared for as possible.
I see. Then we owe her a great deal indeed. However, there's no telling how long these effects will last, so we should still avoid having Mr. Maxi push himself for too long.
Right.
Okay, luckily it would like he can still move for now. Mind all getting the simplest so I can miniaturize it and put it away. After that, we head back home. There we go. Brilliant landing. Are you okay, Mesh? Has your weapon cooled down yet?
Yes, I'm fine. The gun barrel has completely cooled off. Here, Senpai, I help you back down onto the ground. Excuse me, while I pick you up there. Okay, you're back on the ground. You did wonderfully today, Senpai.
Thanks, Mesh. War auch nicht so leicht.
Not at all. Fufu.
Damn, so the big red armor all gone now, huh? I was looking forward to smashing it to bits. Ich hätte die aber auch gerne noch gehabt. Should you have another chance, kindness, I would ask you kindly refrain from doing so. That armor will undoubtedly be the key component to Operation God Destroying going forward after all. We can only summon the huge bear temporarily, since he uses a ton of magic energy. Basically, he's the only actual noble phantasm, so it's very hard to keep him materialized all the time.
At least that's what Kontoki Blavatsky said. I'm afraid we didn't really understand any of it. Fufu! Fu's really excited about Huge Bear. I suppose he must really like those sorts of things.
Who wouldn't? They're awesome. They are golden, mein Freund.
I suppose.
Alright, we can continue this chat later. Right now, we need to return to base as quickly as possible. Most of our district citizens may be gone now, but it's only a matter of time until more soldiers and autonomous weapons make their way here. We completely exhausted our magic energy in our fight against Aphrodite, so our priority now is to recuperate. From here we can plan our next objective, and... Do you really think there will be a next for you? Uh-oh. Die Dioskuren. That's your goddamn twin bastards! The Dioskuri.
The Dioskuri, the twin gods, Kishida's servant.
Congratulations, Chaldeans.
We're planning to kill you here, Chaldeans.
Come on, guys. Now, seriously? We just finished a battle against a machine god and we ran right to the heck out. Vielleicht wollen sie euch deswegen besiegen? There's no one taking us while we're completely exhausted. Ich glaube, das interessiert keinen. Don't be ridiculous. My swordsmanship is light itself. It's useless. No more human could ever take us by surprise. If I were Ares, I might commend you for destroying 2 machine gods. 4, if you count the one in Atlantis. Stimmt, war der 4? Stimmt, ich habe immer mit 3 nur gerechnet. Werden immer mehr. But you'll get no such praise from me. God destroyers? Huh, what a joke. Our efforts amount to nothing more than killing gods within the power of other gods. And if that weren't bad enough, you weren't brazenly using Cleonomia. God, try to fire the black light at us humans. We are light. We are what shines forth to the wake of the storm. This is where the God Destroyer Alliance dies. Nö. Na, liebe Leute, mal. Meine Diskussion, das sind nämlich Sabers. Da freue ich mich nämlich sehr drüber. Denn Sabers sollten eigentlich gut schaffbar sein. So, liebe Leute, diesmal gehen wir mal jetzt nach einigen sehr frustrierenden, harten Kämpfen. Ich hätte gerne einen Waiver, aber wenn es keinen Waiver gibt, nehmen wir ein eine Skadi mit Ding, ist auch in Ordnung. Und das ist eine Zeit jetzt hier mal. Ich meine, theoretisch ist er nicht mal da. Aber praktisch, liebe Leute, sieht es natürlich immer ein bisschen anders aus. Und deswegen machen wir jetzt erstmal einen Big Boy Tesla Damage. Ihr seht, liebe Leute, ihr müsst sehen, die Dioskuren sind ja sind ja wunderschön vom Typ, was wollen sie nochmal? Sky Attribut. Und mein Tesla hat ja einen kleinen Bonus-Damage gegen Sky Gegner. Also, soll das eigentlich ganz schaffbar sein. Und wie gesagt, das ist von all den Fights mit Abstand von dem ich am wenigsten habe. Wie gesagt, schon packe ich super rein ein. So, schön. Oh, sehr schöne Karten. An sich perfekte Karten. Ne, Leute, das sind echt die besten Karten. Ich meine, Tesla hat noch nicht seinen Buff, also er ist noch nicht Gold-like. Ich meine, er ist noch nicht Kentucky Golden. Shit. Das war jetzt nicht gut. Weil die Arztkarte müsste an sich critten. Und ich habe jetzt keinen Bock, ehrlich gesagt, das Starbomb hier rauszuhauen. Naja, egal, schauen wir mal. So. Lightning Baby. Das andere hat nicht funktioniert, aber guter Damage. Bitte Crit. Damn you! Ja, es kann der Crit müssen. Ja, okay, wir haben 2 Züge. Natürlich. Ich weiß. Na gut, dann stört's eh nicht. Alter, sie critten halt einfach nur. Sehr schön. Sie critten halt einfach jeder Attacke crittet auf einmal. Okay. Wisst ihr was, Dioskuren? Wenn ihr kacke seid, dann bin ich auch kacke. Maxi kann nämlich auch lustig sein. So. So. Also, liebe Leute, dann sage ich Goodbye, Discord. Schön, dass auch alle Skills getriggert haben. Perfekt. Und das erlangt 10-mal, um die hier zu besiegen. Haben wir davon. Aber nur wer es können. So. Und wie gesagt, die werden das im PT nicht überleben. Black Rail ist so schön. System Coronas. Der Damage echt sick, Mann. 771.000. Mega guter Damage. So, jetzt haben wir leider meine Buffs-Nummer. Das heißt, wir werden jetzt. Und ich habe meine 50% MP, was drin immer. Also wird es jetzt ein bisschen länger dauern, bis wir das schaffen. Aber, who cares? Obwohl die Masterkarte. Jo. Oh, 45.000. Ja, perfekt, Mann. So. Ich meine, wir hätten es, wie gesagt, immer solche Kämpfe mit Killboy machen können. Aber hey, liebe Leute, wie gesagt, man muss auch hier mal Tesla hier zum Einsatz zeigen. Besonders Tesla in meinen Achten inzwischen, also zumindest JP der beste Archer ist. Armer Gil, tut mir leid, aber es ist so. So, kommt mehr, kommt alle, liebe Leute, habe ich doch kein Problem, Mann. Next da. Und jetzt wieder 49.000, Leute. Er schafft es irgendwie, dass er immer 1000 mehr Schaden macht, als er eigentlich freut. Sehr schön. Da muss ich mich nicht mit einem MP losmachen. Muss draufhauen, liebe Leute. Zack. So, aber für noch ein System Crown, das wird wahrscheinlich nicht lang. Jawohl. Jawohl. Locker wird es dafür nochmal lang. Sein Face-Kartenschaden ist halt echt nicht der höchste, aber wie gesagt, der MP-Damage ist so schön. Also, komm, machen wir noch einen Attack-Up. Und, liebe Leute, Sky-Enemies. Das ist echt so nice, Mann. Ich meine, seine Nische, wenn sie nicht so trifft, ist halt sein Schaden echt gering. Also, wenn sein zweiter Skill nicht aktiv ist. Und selbst dann ist er nur in Ordnung. Aber halt, wenn der Enemy Sky ist, man, dieser 150% Damage-Mod, Mann, der ist schon richtig sick, Mann. Sehr schön. Also, dieses Kurin easy peasy bezwungen, würde ich mal sagen. Und ihr könnt euch gerne verziehen oder ihr könnt bleiben, mir wurscht. Is that all you've got? Divine spells, huh? Well, I never came up against a sword and shield made of light before. The magic energy is tough enough as it is, but the worst part is the insane speed. Even their fists move like speed. Those two aren't just like the machine gods who just grind their way with their authority. They are just ludicrously powerful servants. You think you can compete with a sword? Or with Big Brother's shield? You? Do you think you're competing now? How are you going to string enough moves together to cut us down? Go on, human sword fighter, tell me. Nitenichiro. Was war das? Nitenichiro Baritsu beam. Well, the last part was only in jest, but it did take you by surprise, didn't it? Caligula. Ah, hear me, O goddess. Flactal Diana. That's Artemis, Big Brother. Varuna Palax. A little mental attack like this is not... Zwillinge gegen Zwillinge, oder? Everyone, hurry! The smoke screen spell won't last long. We need to fall back now. Simple! Fall back! Understood. Falling back at full speed. Cassio! How dare you escape from me at once, but twice? Such insolence, such impudence, such ignorance. How dare to respect us like that? Big Brother. Chaldea, Chaldea! Ah! I kill every last of one of you humans myself. Da träumst davon, mein guter kleiner Pollux. Nicht aufregen, Mann. Das macht nur schlechte Haut, liebe Leute. Soll sich entspannen und so cool und fluckig sein wie wir. Denn wir sind happy, dass wir nicht nur hier 2 Götter bezwungen haben, sondern auch schon wieder 2 Dioskuren bezwungen haben. You and me. We've been together ever since we were born. You're precious to me. No one could ever take your place. I even think at one point I could know your thoughts as if they were my own. But that was long, long time ago. Now, honestly, I can't really tell what you are thinking anymore, not clearly. Sometimes I guess right, sometimes I guess wrong. But either way, I trust you and I love you. I love you more than anyone in the world. No, more than any person who ever was, is, or even ever will be. Great Orbital Shrine Olympidona. Wird ruhiger da, gell? Machine Corridor. Beryl lacht wieder. Damn, and their cursed nature. If this wasn't the Great Orbital Shrine, I'd be burning it to the ground as we speak. How dare that mere human or expert use a noble phantasm to hinder my divine mind? Can you think of anything more humiliating, Pollux? Yes, it's terrible, Big Brother. But there was nothing we could do, since that noble phantasm also uses divine power. As a noble phantasm derived from a moon goddess, Artemis' spiritual information warfare functionality. Of course it would be able to obstruct even us for a fleeting moment. But that was a singular occurrence. Now that we know about it, we have developed a resistance and will never nerk us again. So please, calm yourself, Big Brother. Yes, you're right. He may have died and reborn as divine spirit, but Father's protection is still with us. That sort of cheap imitation authority won't work at us twice. That's right, Big Brother. Our remains now is to find out where they are hiding. Indeed, once we do, we will snuff them out all at once.
By the way, we do still have a permission to destroy the frontier zone. Now, unfortunately, Queen Aruba insists that, as one of the Olympus production districts, it's too important to destroy. It seems the only way we'll be able to destroy an entire district, as if one further revelation permits. Queen Aruba, huh? She's got a lot of nerve for fusion, of human heroic spirits and good. How dare she be the one to speak to Father instead of proper gods like us? Whatever sort of connection she may have to proper human history, I stand for their action, their hate of insolence. I can only imagine how poor Lady Hera must feel being fused with that. I wouldn't be able to stand it. Big brother. Am I wrong, little sister? No, big brother. However. What is it? This decision came from Almighty Zeus himself. I don't think it's our place to criticize. Of course it's our place to I have every right to be angry about this. Big brother.
Gut gelaunt wie eh und je unser kleiner Pollux hier. Aber das Agro-Sein bringt ihm nicht so weiter, denn liebe Leute, sie sind scheiße. Warte, ich freue mich, wenn der finale Kampf kommt, dann legt der alte Mann Moriarty los. Ob das was wird.
Initiating got destroy line, space emergency underground move. Just a head up, everyone. The whole place is going to shake even more than last time. We're confirming emergency steps. Everything checks out. Sorry about all the shaking. We need to get out of here as soon as possible, so I'm really booking it this time.
Really? It doesn't seem too bad to me. How about you, Fu?
Fu! Looks like you're doing fine too. Okay, senpai. How are you feeling right now?
A little unsteady, but I think it's just the floor shaking.
So you're dizzy. Then you might have another symptoms too. You need to rest up as soon as possible. Come on, senpai. Let's find a place where you can lie down.
Huh? I see. Don't worry, Mesh. He's fine. There's nothing I've thought through shooting the emitter. It was just the floor shaking. Let's get him unsteady, that's all.
Thank you, God. Thank goodness. Fu!
Musashi lügt für uns, oder?
Dioscuri, just damn Dioscuri. All I could do was to run away yet again. Calm down, Macarius.
Ich glaube ehrlich gesagt, das sind die Dioskuren irgendwie noch in ihrer menschlichen Form.
All we ever do is run away again and again. How many times has it been now? We're the only humans left in the whole alliance. I swore I'd avenge the others, but I'm not closer than I was back then.
Maybe not, but it still saved our lives.
Only because I can't have you guys die on us. Now that even the proper human history or heroic spirits are gone, you're all we've got left. Failure's not an option. As much as I want revenge, the mission still comes first. Phew. By the way, I still need to tell you guys something. You know the smoke stream cell we used on the first time we saved you? Well, we can't use it anymore. They've seen it too many times now.
Oh, really? That's too bad. It looked like it was cutting off the far side spell as such.
Phew.
Do you mean those mysticals that resemble portable cannons? I was most impressed by how effective you employed them for both offensive and defensive purposes. Then again, I did not notice you were swapping between different spells and magecraft bases with every shot, so I suppose this means you've used them all up.
Yes, that's right. We worked with both the heroic spirits and the collaborator to make these mystic codes we've been using. They can use Egyptian, Scandinavian, Eastern European, Greek, Celtic and Roman spells without relying on divine spirit. See, a mystical can use spells from multiple different magecraft foundations in parallel. That kind of thing would be unthinkable in modern magecraft. Really, that sounds more like an incredible artifact, not than a mystic code.
That is doubtlessly why they were effective even against gods, but unfortunately, it seems that effectiveness was short-lived.
It's the same as Caligula's noble phantasm. I don't think it'll work on them again either. By now, the Dioscuri are sure to have figured out that it's a mental attack derived from Artemis' authority. So next time they'll be ready for it. I see. So the ancient twin gods have already seen through my noble phantasm. Hello once again. I've come back without waiting to be rebooted. Let me just launch right into an explanation. Time for Operation God Destroyer. To enter its final phase. Zeus. Thanks to you, the summoning circus are in place. Our romance is the final key we need to destroy Zeus. That means we need to finish the Grand Summoning article. Unfortunately, we can't with the Alliance R&D skills alone. At this point, we can only hope that the collaborator has made significant progress with its construction. But unfortunately, we have no means of contacting them. Huh? Fool. You're shitting us, right? You came all this way, and now you're just leaving the rest to chance? So what, all this moving around we're doing and the base really just running away? This is great, I love flailing about hoping I get lucky. You guys aren't even bigger idiots than I thought. I can't remember the last time I laughed this hard. You might be idiots, but you're my kind of idiots. Well, I can't understand where they are coming from, but at least in terms of security. It just goes to show how cautious the collaborator is being with their identity. They must have an important reason for keeping it secret. Though of course I can make some educated guesses as it may be. Oh yeah, go on then, detective. Let's see him, and don't give me any of this clever talk shit, or I cut your tongue off and the rest of your head with it. To begin. Pepe! Okay, that's enough of that. When did he get here? Did he completely erase his presence? No, that's not it. He used some sort of spell to appear here instantly. Is he using some kind of Godspeed technique? Shinsoku? But that's way too good for a mere human practitioner. He must be pushing himself really hard to pull off this kind of magical stuff. Huh, man. I didn't think I would change all that much even after I became a rock expert, but I guess this is part of a new magic resistance. Man, it's weird being this sensitive to spell work of some kind. The hell? Aren't you one of the crypters? After all the trouble I took to sneak past the rock and divine spirit and jump into the base while it was moving, this is the welcome I get? I was hoping for a stiff cocktail, not a bunch of silly infighting. You really should have managed to learn at least a thing or two about style now, right, Meshi? Pepe! Rostabana Peperoncino. Oh, it's Scandinavia Peperoncino. I know it's a fake name, but it's still my fake name. I swear you are such a little imp. Lucky for you, I love that sort of thing. You've got to enjoy little things alive. Pepe. Anyway, I don't need to bother introducing myself at this point, do I? So I remember Kadoc, right? Basically, I'm the collaborator's other little helper. Kadoc all but begged me. He said to tell you, come and get what you're looking for. Wait, does this mean what I think it means? I think so. You're talking about the last thing we need for the operation final phase. You got it, hon. The article you've been waiting for is just about ready for you to come to pick it up. Hey, twin cuties. Oh, what are your names again? Macaris and Adele? Yeah. Yes. You can move this base anywhere underground you like, right? And I can give you the exact coordinates right now. The coordinates to where exactly? Why, the collaborator's secret workshop / hideout, of course. Es ist immer noch Beryl. Es ist immer noch Beryl. Und ich habe keine Ahnung wieso. Ich habe auch keine Ahnung wieso Pepper auf unserer Seite steht. Aber na gut, liebe Leute, keine Fragen stellen, Hauptsache es wird leichter. Ohne die würde es eh nicht klappen. Okay, liebe Leute, 2 Götter sind bezwungen und langsam geht unser Weg hier zu der Festung der Donau, bevor wir dann schließlich ganz nach oben steigen und dort die Spitzen Don Olympus angreifen werden. Bevor wir aber damit starten, ein kleiner Cut und beim nächsten Mal geht es dann weiter mit Fake Grand Order. Vielen Dank fürs Zuschauen und bis zum nächsten Mal.